Hello everybody, Mwangi here from the displacedafrican.com, and in this slide presentation I'm going to show you how I tested my cash flow Muse. Now today, as you can see from the clock, is Tuesday the 11th of November 2008, and today I actually released my podcasting tutor, the product, which is Conversations with Podcasting Gurus. So if you head on up to mypodcastingtutor.com and check it out, the product should be up there by now. But what I thought I'd do is I'd continue with my 4-hour workweek journey, showing you how I tested my cash flow Muse, and then later on I'll show you how I created the Muse itself. And I've made a lot of mistakes over the past few months. So I want to share them with you, share some of my triumphs, so that hopefully you can do the same or possibly even do better. Now this slide presentation, I'm using a software called Slide Rocket. Now Slide Rocket is alright. I mean, I'm using the free version, so there's a few setbacks. Like for example, I can only use Slide Rocket. Now I can import a PowerPoint presentation, but I can't export one because this is the free versions. But it's an okay. It's worth testing. If you're bored of the conventional PowerPoint, just go to sliderocket.com, and it's an alright piece of software. I don't mind it, but it's not the best. If I'd definitely recommend you stick to the normal PowerPoint and just get a few more templates, because that's the main thing I like about this, is the templates and the fonts, and that it has a sense of novelty to it. So I'll get to it. How I tested my cash flow muses by Mwangi Ginger from the Displaced African. Now I created this slide presentation about maybe 4 weeks ago. So I haven't seen it in quite a while. So as we go through it together, I'll be remembering stuff that I did in the past. Okay. So the first thing is I actually tested two cash flow muses. Now, number one was a product that was already in the market, and number two was a product I was thinking might have potential in the market. And I'll get into more depth about the two. So the first thing I tested was Blog Mastermind. Now, as a lot of you will know, the blog, thedisplacedafrican.com, I actually started it after joining blogmastermind.com. All the traffic I've gotten, all the success I've had has been as a result of the Blog Mastermind program. I'm a very big believer in it. I've graduated from it. I've gone through all the lessons, and it's an absolutely phenomenal course. I have no doubt in my mind about it. Now, here's the thing. Yarrow had a Google AdWords campaign that was already running for Blog Mastermind. So what I thought I would do in an act of creativity was I thought I'd take his Google AdWords campaign and see if I could translate the campaign over to Yahoo Sponsored Search, which is the Yahoo version of Google AdWords, and see if I could get some traffic and possibly some money. Because I mean, his Google AdWords campaign was obviously working because he'd been doing it for a while, and you know it wasn't just restricted to one keyword. It was quite a number of keywords. So I thought, if I translate it over to Yahoo Sponsored Search, I might have, at least one or two successes. And the affiliate program for Blog Mastermind is such that if you sign up someone, like for example right now, to become a part of the Blog Mastermind. Okay, actually not right now, because he discontinued this and he's gonna recontinue it in a few months. But previously it used to be that, like about a month ago, that you'd pay $97 a month for every month that you're a part of the program. And if I'm an affiliate, I'd actually get half of that. So if let's assume it's $100, I'd get $50 every single month as long as you keep paying if you use my affiliate link. And I think that was a great course, because all I'd need is maybe 5 or 6, and I'm earning $500 every single month from Blog Mastermind. So I thought to myself, if I can take his campaign over, maybe make like 10 sales, just like that, I have $500 in my pocket and I have some cash flow going, and I can use it for other things. So I thought it's definitely worth a shot. So here's how I did it. I went to Google AdWords and I used the keywords tool. And what I did with the keyword tool, actually I'll go through all the tools I used. I went to Google AdWords and I used the keyword tool. I went to ask.com and used the alternative terms tool, and I went to the keyword discovery tool. And I'll quickly show you all these tools just so that so let's open up a new tab here, and I actually have a little tab for keyword research tools. So I'll show you the tools. That's the Google keyword research tool, which you can find at, I will open up Notepad as well. So if you want to open up this tool, what you do is you come to Alright, let's increase the size of this font, shall we? Okay, go to adwords.google.com/select/keyword tool external. And what this does is it gives you related keywords. When you put in a keyword here, it gives you related keywords based on what other people have searched for. So, like for example, let's take blogging for cash, which is something that Jaro Starak uses in his Google AdWords campaign. So you click here on get keywords, and of course you verify. You put those letters in there. And you can also do this for website content. This is a great tool. So you see, first of all, you see the approximate number of searches for the month, and you see the approximate in general. I mean that this is for the previous month. This is in general. So this is over a number of months, and it basically gives you keywords to consider. So you see here a long list, and these are all things that people have actually looked for. So these are not speculation on the part of Google. These are things that people have actually looked for, and things that people, and they give you, okay, apparently this tool isn't very accurate, but it gives you a pretty good idea of how many people are looking for a particular term. And this green bar tells you how many people are competing for that keyword. So as you can see, great tool. The other tool that I used was ask.com, which, self-explanatory, www.ask.com. And all these tools Tim talks about in the 4-Hour Workweek, except for one of them, which I'll show you. So that's ask.com. Now, assuming you do the same thing, so let's take blogging for cash, click search. Now, what ask.com does is they give you related searches. That's the tool that you want, because what you basically want is a long list of potential keywords that you could use. So that's another great tool, and I used that as well. And the final tool that I used was, I learned about this from the Andrew and Daryl Grant website, which I'll quickly show you. So that's Andrew and Daryl.com. So let me write that URL for you. That's www.andrewanddaryl.com. So andrewanddaryl.com, great website that teaches you how to sell ebooks online, and I think I've spoken about it in the past. And the tool that they showed me was this is the one, the keyword suggestion tool, which you can find by going to keyworddiscovery.com/search. So let's put that down. And you pretty much do the same thing. So put in the image code SSYB, and then blogging for cash.